A question that's been coming up repeatedly over the last few months at various in-person and virtual events is this idea: how do I lead when I don't have a title? Now, I've seen over and over again how the skills necessary to effectively and inspiringly lead a team are lost when we're crippled by individual fears and perceived limitations. Leadership is not about rank, not about titles, positions, or glory. Leadership begins when you believe you can make a difference. The problem is there's an enormous amount of competition vying for your attention and your team's attention. The best kind of leadership is about setting an example. It's about influence, integrity, inspiration, and courage. As a leader, you build trust each time you put the team's needs ahead of your own. Each time you choose integrity over title, honor over personal comfort, and truth over expediency. Fearless leaders know that we have to set the example, and you keep your word and you live up to the promises you make. If you fail to live by this philosophy, eventually your team will leave. Your organization's survival depends on your ability to form trusting relationships and to always put the troops or your people, your teammates first, and then to generate results. If you want to be a fearless leader, and I don't care if we're talking about the C-suite, a VP, a bank manager, a plant manager, first responder, a sales rep, an entrepreneur, or you are an individual contributor, you must really hold yourself accountable, not only for your actions, but your team's success. Rank and title don't necessarily give you the authority to lead. Only the trust of your team you're leading can actually give you that ultimate authority. And how do you win that trust? What can you do? By leading by example, by displaying integrity. When subordinates in the military or in the office believe they lack support from above, when they see their leaders putting forth self-serving agendas or acting hypocritically, when they see careerism and hidden agendas, a true gap comes into being. We are living in a really fast-moving, challenging, and dynamic time right now that is filled with uncertainty. That pace of change is not going to slow down. And in fact, it's accelerating. And we all are going to continue to face challenges on a daily basis. And what will win the day, what will allow you to remain relevant and overcome adversity is this: leadership at every level, staying engaged. Staying engaged to conquer the chaos. Staying engaged to coach your teammates. Staying engaged to provide hope, to fuel confidence. So you'll need to stay visible, hold yourself, and your team members accountable, and keep setting that good example. This doesn't take a title, it takes courage. And you earn the right to be a leader. Your credibility is your leadership currency. With that credibility, you're in the black. Without it, you're bankrupt. Now, just like flying an F-14, leading fearlessly never gets easy, and it requires nerves of steel. But I firmly believe that regardless of title, absolutely anyone can build his or her leadership skills and reap the rewards of doing so. A fearless leadership role is possible for you, provided you have the courage to step up and take it.